Russia Today.
Welcome to Russia Today. I am Tamara Stuchlak, and in this segment we discuss Prisoner of the Mountains, the 1996 nominee for the Golden Globe Award, and we're discussing Russian cinema. With us is Sergey Bodrov, who is the producer, writer, and director of the film. He has produced and written 30 films. And with us also is Dr. Anna Lawton, who is an expert and a movie critic in Russian studies. She's also been a professor at Georgetown and Purdue Universities. Thank you both for being with us. Sergey, tell us why you chose as a basis for your film Toy Story's short story.
First of all, because it's a wonderful story, and I love to tell wonderful stories. That's my cup of tea. It's a classical story, and it was written for kids. And I read first time the story when I was 6 years old, and I love it very much. And after I read it again, like 3 years ago, and we decided to make a movie.
Did you believe it would be a popular subject and then film in Russia? It's a such universal story, and I was thinking, yeah, it could be popular, because I was amazed. 150 years ago, Tolstoy wrote story about Chechen War, and now it's the same situation, same people, same war. So it means really good story. It's a good distance. It means it's a proved story. It's
yes.
like a good wine.
And also, it's the tradition of Russian filmmakers to make adaptation from literature. It happens quite often.
Halfway around the world, 2 soldiers have been taken hostage. In a country where everyone has been taught to hate, a young girl will have the courage to make a difference. Orion Classics presents an extraordinary story of hope, power, and humanity.
And Sergey, your use of real people. There's a 12-year-old child that is from the village, and the use of your son. You like using real people in your films.
Yeah, I just I've worked a lot with non-professional people, and I love to work with them. And I think I was lucky to find this wonderful girl. She's unbelievable, but she is from this village. It's a village in the mountains near Chechnya border.
Это вам.
Спасибо. Красиво звенят.
Это украшения моей бабушки. Они очень старые. Это волчья рожа, а эти рога. Вот это семена яблоневые. А эти бутоны.
Ты очень красивая.
הנה, סליסחשי.
So it also brought up some challenges in Russian filmmaking, such that you were held hostage?
Yeah, it was like a do know who tragedy comedy. It could be serious, but we found common language with.
So the security guards on the set that you hired were disapproving of this child actress being paid more than them.
Salary, yeah, they just but I think it was half of the story. It was my fault because when you're going to these places, you have to know psychology of the people, mentality of the people, and from their point of view, they were right. But
so what other challenges, Anna, do you believe that Russian filmmakers have that may be different than American filmmakers?
Certainly different, but at this point the main challenge for Russian filmmakers is to find financing for their movies. And this is, I can comment on this point a little bit, but I also would like to ask Sergey how he managed to get funds or funding for his movie, because everybody seems to be plagued with this problem after the privatization of the studios. Before this period of privatization, the state was the supporter of the film industry.
The Russian Film Commission?
The State Film Committee. And although in those times, in Soviet times, they also exercised a heavy ideological control on the movies. But nowadays, the ideological control is gone, and with it, the subsidies. The State Film Committee still subsidized some of the movies. And if I can just give you one figure here, in '96, they were able to subsidize the 25 feature films and 12 documentaries, while in Soviet times it was an average of 150 feature films per year.
So Sergey, how was your film financed?
I was lucky, because I was also a professor in our high cinema school in Moscow, and a few years ago, and I had one student, and he was really a right guy, and he's now really successful businessman, and he gave me $1.5 million to make this movie. Yeah, dollars. We're talking about dollars.